So for your first exercise, we're going to do single leg hip rotations. Basically, we lay on our back, arms out to the side, palms facing up, and one leg up. You can have your knees slightly bent. And then you're just going to rotate all the way across to one side, keeping both shoulder blades into the ground, okay? So when I'm rotating toward my right side, I keep my left shoulder blade down on the ground. Notice I'm not coming up, okay? Only go as far with the leg as you can without the shoulder coming up, all right? And you move the leg by letting your hips turn. 5 repetitions on one, then 5 repetitions on the other. Just this way, down, and like that, okay? That's your single leg hip rotations. We're going to do a prone scorpion, all right? Or prone hip rotation, same way. Arms out to the side, palms down. And then all you're going to do is you're going to bring your one leg across by bending the knee and extending the leg, almost as if you're reaching your heel toward your fingertips, okay? And then you're going to alternate the legs back and forth. And remember, it's not being up high when you do this. It's just barely crossing, turning the hips, and reaching by firing the glute right there, and then letting your hips stretch, okay? 5 repetitions on each leg. Then we're going to go into seated twist. So we're going to have sitting up nice and tall, palms to your chest. You're going to rotate one side and try to get both palms onto the floor. Back to hands to the chest, rotate to the other side. Notice what I'm doing. I'm not just moving my arms. I'm rotating my entire upper body back and forth. If you can't get both palms to the floor, get as far as you can. The main thing to make sure is that you're not leaning to get it, okay? And you're not letting the feet move like that. Keep everything straight and just move your upper body around your hips, all right? Looking on my cheat sheet here, a bear crawl. This is going to be kind of a semi-bear crawl. So you're going to be in a push-up position. And by the way, that seated twist was 5 reps each side. So bear crawl, you're going to be in a push-up position, and then all you're going to do is take one step with one leg outside of your hand, drop the back knee and the hip toward the floor, and then come right back. Alternate your sides. Drop the back knee on your back leg and your hip to the floor. Okay? So we're just going to alternate back and forth. From here, we're going to go into standing half arm circles. So you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, butt tight, arms out in front of you, and then you're just going to reach all the way up and out wide over your head, and then reach back down right about hands in front of you. Almost like you're facing your palms to each other at the top and face your palms to each other at the bottom. Really just kind of work out to the sides wide, okay? Go through 5 of those, and then we're going to go to standing lateral reach. So basically, you're just going to take one arm, you're going to reach to one side, turn the palm of the other hand, thumb down, turn the one that you reach to, thumb up and over, and then lean without letting your hip pop out. Okay, switch to the other side, switch to the other side, and look in the direction you lean to. Go as far as you can. Again, keep your knees bent a little bit, and keep your butt tight throughout the movement. You just want the feeling of leaning with reaching with your upper body, okay? Next, we're going to do a standing overhead crunch reach. So we're going to start with elbows or fingertips just to the back of the head, right behind the ears. Don't put your hands behind your head, just put your fingertips to your head. Okay, and then what we're going to do, same position, knees slightly bent. You're going to have your butt tight, and again, you're going to bend toward one side and then reach with the opposite hand, and then come back up and go to the other side. Bend and reach, okay? Get the trunk down and elbow as close to your leg as you can. Again, without letting your hip pop out to the side, okay? Keep the hips nice and stable. That's why you want to keep your butt really tight. So we're really working some mobility of your upper body, okay? Then we're going to go into a lateral lunge toe touch. So we're going to start with feet together. You're going to step out to the side, and then you're going to, with your opposite hand, bend down by getting your butt down and your knee down and try and touch your toes, okay? You're going to alternate the legs. Right to left, okay? Right to left. Hopefully I'm in the camera on that. See if I can show you here. So it's a good size step. Get your butt down by bending your hip and bend your knee and come down, okay? Make sure on these you're not You want to be like this. See how I'm getting my butt down and knee down, okay, and my trunk stays up? You don't want to just be bending at the waist, okay? So make sure that you're getting those 5 on each leg. Then we're going to go back. So now we're doing our hamstring pull combo here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start right up in our push-up position again. You're going to take one step out, just like we did in the bear crawl. One step out to the side of your hand as best you can. Then with the other hand to the side, or foot to the side of your hand. Then you're going to keep your palms down and straighten the back of your legs. Try and straighten your knees as much as you can until you feel it pull right in the back of your legs. Back down and back out. So again, step, step, palms down, straighten the knees till you feel your hamstrings stretch. Back down, back down. Again, step, step, palms down, stretch the back of the legs. Back down, step, step, okay? 5 of those. Hold that stretch position when you're coming up, a good maybe 2 seconds or so, maybe 3 seconds. Just get a good stretch, but do not overdo it. Only move as far as you can, and do not put yourself into don't put yourself into a point of pain. Okay, you just want to feel a good stretch. If you can't get up that high, just only do what you can. I'll show you from the side what it looks like. So we step, step, stretch. Okay. So if you can only get about here, then you get there, right? That's where you go. Just do what you can, and over time you will improve. Then the last thing we do is a lateral or a side core push-up, right? Just get your arm right under you. Don't put it far away. Get it up under you. Hand down, forearm down, elbow down. Feet are all the way out to your sides. Hand on top of your hip. And all you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips up off the ground and hold, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades tight so you're not falling forward and you're not going backward, okay? You're going to hold that position we have 15 seconds each side. So 15 seconds here, then do the other side 15 seconds. Again, if you can't make 15 seconds, all you do, let's say you get 5 seconds, then fall, okay? Do 3 sets of 5. And come up for 5 seconds again, back down, rest, up for 5 seconds again, okay? And then each time try and progress until you can make that 15-second time period. Now, if this is a little bit difficult, you cannot get up this way, then bend your knees, okay? And then you'll go from that angle and come on up, okay? That's all you'll do. Make sure, again, that your knees are straight out in front of you, not in front of your hips this way. Okay, so I have my hips. If I look down, my hip and my knee joint would be pretty close to a straight line. Okay, bend your knees at a 90-degree angle, lift the hips up and hold. Okay? So that is your Recharge 2 workout.